I'm really tired and I don't know how this video is gonna go, but I hope you enjoy it. Before we start any astrology video, I thought it would be cool to just read the chart at the moment. So the sun is in Pisces, the moon is in Capricorn, Mercury is in Pisces, Venus is in Taurus, Mars is in Capricorn, Jupiter is in Capricorn, Saturn is in Capricorn, Uranus is in Taurus, Neptune is in Pisces, Pluto is in Capricorn, the northern node is in Cancer, retrograde, and then ascendant is in Taurus, and the midheaven is in Aquarius. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, what's up my gardeners? Welcome back to another video. If I've never seen you here before, hi, how are you? Today I am bringing you the chaotic nature of Aries, or what I think about the chaotic nature of Aries. Because Aries season is coming, what did I kick? Season is coming up in the next 2 days-ish, 2 or 3 days. And so I thought it would just be cool to, talk some smack. Sorry if I hurt your feelings. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm also gonna talk about the good things. So, Aries, where do I begin? Let's get into some technical things. So, Aries, they are symbolized by the ram. They are a masculine fire cardinal sign, and they're ruled by Mars. Okay, wow. Aries, they're really stereotyped as being like short-tempered. Is that the word, short-tempered? Either way, Aries are known for having a temper, they're known for being hot-headed, and they're known for being aggressive. And yeah, kind of true, but the Aries I know, from my standpoint and the way they act with me, I have more of all of that in me than they have combined with them. All the Aries I know, they're pretty chill, especially when they're happy, of course, but even like when they're kind of like butthurt, they're really calm for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I'm lucky to find Aries with like some other placements that calm them down when they're mad, but no, I have more of a temper than they do, and that's a little bit confusing because like, but even if they do have a temper, because I have seen it pop out in some people, they're really, it's not as bad as me, and maybe that's why we mix so well, is because we do have that temper that just like kind of like mixes nicely. They're also known for like running head first into a lot of situations. They don't really think a lot, and kind of like that's me. Maybe that's why we get along. They're known for running into situations head first without really thinking, and again, can relate. But a lot of the Aries I know, they kind of plan things out subconsciously. Before they do something, they're like, will that hurt me? And then if it's like a quick no, then they're like, all right, we're doing it. They're very spontaneous, and they're very outgoing, and those two mixed together, that's where the chaotic part comes in from, because I'm the type of person that doesn't like to do anything. I like to stay inside. I like to do things indoors. Whereas Aries, they like to do things outside. I don't know, they like sports. They're very active. They're known for being athletic. That's another like kind of archetype of Aries. That's one of the main ones, like an athlete. Again, they have so much energy. I don't know what fuels it. Mars is the planet of action and assertiveness. Aries, they're gonna be very like active and outgoing, and again, they're assertive. They know what they want and they get what they want. In a way, they're kind of that sign, and maybe this is where that temper kind of really plays in, because if they don't get what they want, they're probably gonna argue their way to getting what they want. Now, I haven't really seen this because the Aries in my life, they know how to control themselves. I realized that Aries, they radiate this like fire, even if they're not an Aries rising or like an Aries anything else, even if it's just an Aries sun. And I don't know if it's because the sun is exalted in Aries and they just like know how to, it just like makes them like that. But they kind of have this like heat that radiates around them, and it could be any type of heat. It could be like energetic heat. It's gonna be energetic heat regardless, but it can play out in different ways, and it can get them in trouble. And I have seen this happen directly. Well, just to say, some people spilled some tea. It can get them into trouble a lot because they don't think what they might think about what they're gonna do or what they're doing. They just do it in the moment, and again, spontaneous and think of the ram as running into things head first. It like they just don't think. Enter a situation and it could turn out good, and you don't have to like sit on it and be like, oh my god. And then when you do it, you're like stressed out. It's like you do it and then you're super stressed out. I don't know what I was trying to get to with that sentence. Yeah, but normally with me, Aries, we're pretty chill. Our energies are complete opposite, and also like each sign corresponds to an age, and so it's the youngest sign with the oldest sign. Maybe the reason why Aries don't really learn is because they don't have any sign to back up the lessons, because like as you progress through the signs, they learn, or they have some traits. How should I say this? They understand what the sign before them went through. So as a Pisces, like from Aries to Aquarius, I like get all that, and it kind of like, I wouldn't say makes me wise. I have like some Aries attributes that might fit in with Aries, even if it's like the infant and the grandparent. It's kind of like that. Aries, they like to do things the fastest, and Pisces, we like to take things the slowest, even if that's like kind of a Taurus thing. But then again, we have every single sign in us. So Aries, they really love those around them. They might not know how to show it in a way that everybody understands, because like Aries, they're surprisingly blunt. If there's anyone who's blunt, it's earth signs, just hands down. Especially Capricorns, like wow. But I didn't know, like I heard Aries, they're pretty blunt because they tell you things like they're just really honest with you, and they don't realize how honest they're getting with you. And they do tell you things straight up, but it's what you need to learn. And I've realized that with like my grandpa, like whenever I do something that's like, whenever I don't do anything, it's even weird. Like I don't know if it's because my grandpa's being my grandpa, but and he's like, you know, just wise because he's, you know, old. Tells you things you don't need to hear just to protect you. Aries are very protective. That's what I was trying to get to with that whole paragraph I just said that was unnecessary. But yeah, they're really protective of you, and they're really caring. And that's just like fire sign energy. Fire signs are just really passionate about other people, and that's where all their care comes from, and they can like love you in a way that you won't understand. Like I said in my last video about what I don't like about your sign, Aries, they're very loud. Y'all don't know how to shut up, and now I'm just starting to roast you. Y'all are very loud and boisterous, and also confident, but you have a good amount of confidence. But since you're also childish, it could become too confident and then become cocky, and it's like, what's your purpose in life? This is where the negatives be popping out, to be honest. And this is like kind of that fire energy I said that y'all radiate, that when it like really pops out, because you could be doing something and you be feeling yourself, or somebody else be hyping you up, and they're like yeah, and then you get overly confident to the point you become cocky, and then you like mess up, and then you kind of get mad. Oh, y'all, like I said, y'all want what you want when you want it, and that makes you very impatient. Yeah, y'all ain't got no patience. Well, since I can't think of anything else about Aries, I'm gonna send the video off there. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you're in the world is going great, and I hope you're living it up. But with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all here in point blank. Bye.